Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video today. I have a special message for you. This is your sign. If you've come across this video, this is your sign that a miracle is coming your way, big enough to change your entire life for the better. So my friends, get ready. Maybe you've clicked on this video because you've seen 1111 and number 11 in numerology. It's called a master number, a master visionary. It's usually associated with manifestation. And often when people start to wake up or when they go through a process of awakening, they start seeing 1111 all over the place. And some people, they had a sense that there's something special with this energy since they were really little. If you know somebody, or maybe that's you, or maybe you had somebody in your life that told you that there's something about this number, like maybe angels are having messages for you or something like that, maybe you've heard something about it. It means that it was always present in your life because you are kind of special. In a positive way. Like you've always been kind of open for those things. And that's why number 1111 may often awaken a bit of your attention because there is some power to it. All numbers have power. Numbers are way beyond words. And everything that can be measured can only be measured through numbers. So number 1111 has a powerful vibration when it comes to manifestation. Its message is that you can imagine things into existence. If you use your imagination correctly with the desirable intentions, and if you know how to design your intentions the way that what you are visualizing seems like it's already real, you're using its energy for manifestation. So if you've come across this video, it means that a miracle is coming your way, big enough to change your entire life for the better. But you need to know that your life is already a miracle. That it's not like you need to wait something. The person you're waiting for is you. You are the one that you're waiting for. So it's a reminder that you are the miracle you're waiting for. And once you recognize how incredible miracle you are, your life is about to change in a major way. So you need to remind yourself to be more playful. Because when we become playful, we become like little kids once again, right? We become creative. We see excitement in anything. We recognize that that's what life is all about. Let's be playful. Let's do things out of curiosity. Let's create something new today. If you're an artist, you know what I'm talking about, because making art is always like playing with the colors, or if you're making music, playing with the sounds, or if you're making sculptures, you're playing with forms, right? It's all about play. And we just need to become more playful. We've lost that playfulness because of lack of curiosity for the unknown. And in the unknown, there's clarity, right? Clarity can only be found in the quietness, and quietness is unknown. That's why we are so afraid of it. But actually, we are not afraid of the quietness. We are afraid of what's protecting us from quietness. That field of poison thoughts that is protecting us from quietness. That's what we are afraid of. That's why we like to distract ourselves with different sounds, with always hanging with people, with always talking, with always eating and using our five senses, so we distract ourselves from what's happening in the mind. Not that there's something wrong with that. Everything has its purpose. But if we don't know how to access into our inner quietness, we'll always feel that there's something wrong with us. And with playfulness, we recognize that we are a part of nature. Look at the birds, they're playing. Of course, because we have more developed brain and that neurocortex that allows us to think freely, we may find ourselves thinking about everything. And we may find the dark side of thinking, right? Comparing ourselves with others, judging everything, blaming ourselves, feeling down, and so on. So we need to remind ourselves that everything is a choice. It's a choice to think what we think, and it's a choice to overcome those thoughts. It's a choice to be lost in thinking, or it's a choice to go beyond that and tap into the inner quietness. We can learn it in science. If you go into neuroscience, you will learn that this thinking neurocortex can only be active when you're active, right? When you're moving your body, when you're constantly looking around. But when you sit down and slow down and relax your body, also your brain will relax, and suddenly your mind will relax. That's what allows you to go to sleep when you go to sleep. You lay down, you relax, and slowly your brain relaxes as well. And suddenly you disappear. But for people who have busy lives and stressful lives, even slowing down is exhausting, because it's hard for many people to fall into sleep. And it's because we are lacking playfulness in our lives. We've structured our life so much that we've pulled any percentage of playfulness out of it. It disappeared. Where's the playfulness, my friends? So, to experience yourself as a big miracle, you need to recognize that life is a miracle. But to see that life is a miracle, you can only experience it when you start questioning it. What about life is a miracle? It starts with a single question. What's a miracle? Because often when people experience a death of a family member, they recognize that sense that everything is fleeting. But we don't need to wait to those moments that something heavy like that happens to experience that everything is fleeting. You see that each second brings another moment. Each moment brings a new sensation. Each sensation brings something new. And something new brings also maybe a new understanding, maybe a new clarity, maybe a new idea, a new thought, a new sensation, whatever it is. And when we become aware of that happening, we recognize the flow of life. Life is flowing. It's not stuck. The river is not stuck. The wind is not stuck. Everything is flowing. Light is flowing. Everything is flowing. The energy is flowing. That's why we call, how we sense energy. We sense it through emotions. That's why emotion is energy in motion. Everything is flowing. To sense the flowing energy, you sense it through emotions, right? And what you sense when you're playful, you sense joy. That's what life wants you to sense. Life wants you to be playful, to play with your projects, to play with your dreams and goals, to play with your vision for the future, to play with the character that you are, to be honest with yourself and see how much can you expand yourself. Each moment, breathe a new you into existence, because each moment is a new life, right? Each moment is a new life. And we need to become more aware of that. So start acting as if your life is getting better and better. Put that beautiful smile on your face because you just look much better with it. And when you have hard days, yes, accept them. Find out what's bothering you. Don't suppress it. Remember, when you stop suppressing what's bothering you, you start expressing it. And because we don't like people who are constantly complaining, we've come to the realization that, or idea that those are toxic people. Those are not toxic people. Those are people who are bothered with too much of stuff, and they need to express it because they can't suppress it anymore, right? And we frame them as toxic people. Of course, it's hard to deal with that if we are bothered with too much stuff as well. So we need to empty our cup of pain, firstly, so we can be a help for somebody who's dealing with that, right? So you need to recognize what's bothering you and empty that cup with expression of it. So we need to find a way of a healthy expression, the way that we are not harming somebody. And we have the tools. We have, you can use art as a healing. You can use deep conversations with somebody that's open for this kind of conversation. You can find a teacher, a therapist, a coach, somebody who will listen to you and maybe give you some helpful advices. And that's so important to know because we're living in society where everybody was taught to suppress that. Suppress it, right? So nobody will see your tears because it will make you look weak. But tears are nature's way of healing. That's how we heal. And it's okay, we need to accept ourselves. Some people are more sensitive, some people are less sensitive. We need to find the beauty in it. We need to find the purpose of why our senses are the way they are. Because that's where you will find a whole magic of life within you. That's where you will find why you are a great miracle. You will find a purpose of that great miracle we call you. And when you recognize the purpose of your unique senses, you will notice that your whole life was a mission. And it is a mission. And you're walking on that mission. And you're becoming more aware of it. And soon you will recognize where it is guiding you. Maybe you already know. And it's all about embodying what you know. So you can become an example of your knowingness. And that's all you need. The greatest messenger is the one who's an example of what he or she knows and believes to be true. So, my friends, get ready to receive, because so much beautiful things are flowing towards you. If you're able to see the beauty will find you, right? Act as if your life is getting better and better, and put a smile on your face. Learn that when it gets tough, it's okay. Because life is not about being always joyful. Even when we play, we hurt ourselves. Because that's how we learn. And that's completely fine. That's completely okay. So we need to learn to accept all aspects of life. But we need to stop attaching ourselves to the expectations. Because nothing is more beautiful than expecting the unknown, right? To know that something beautiful is coming, but not knowing how, when, where, and what it will be. Only if you have that precise vision, then you know. So my friends, this is it for today. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. Till next time, one love.